The world is changing, fast. Countries that were once quiet are finding their voices. Nations once relegated to the sidelines are stepping into the global arena. This isn't just history unfolding, it's a seismic shift in the balance of power. Think of the Earth as a giant chessboard. For decades, a few powerful players have dominated the game, but now new pieces are emerging, each with their own strengths and strategies. By identifying the potential superpowers of tomorrow, we gain valuable insights into the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. What does it really mean to be a superpower? It's more than just flexing military muscle or having a powerful economy. True power is multidimensional. It's about influence, the ability to shape global conversations, and drive change on an international scale. A superpower commands attention. When they speak, the world listens. Their decisions reverberate across continents, impacting trade, diplomacy, and even the course of history. Economic strength lays the foundation. A robust economy provides the resources for technological innovation, infrastructure development, and global investment. Military power provides security and the ability to project force when necessary. And political influence allows nations to forge alliances, navigate international relations, and shape global agendas. Being a superpower is like being an Olympic decathlete. You don't win by just being strong. You need to excel in multiple events. Similarly, a superpower doesn't just mean having a big army. It's about a blend of strengths. Think of it as a three-legged stool: military might, political clout, and economic power. Each leg is vital for stability. Military strength is the most obvious. It's about having a capable and well-equipped military. This means advanced technology, a large and trained force, and the ability to project power globally. It acts as a deterrent and ensures a country can defend its interests. But military strength alone isn't enough. A true superpower needs more than just brawn. Economic power isn't just about how much money a country has. It's about the size and sophistication of its economy. It's about having a diverse range of industries, a skilled workforce, and a business environment that fosters innovation and growth. Superpowers are economic powerhouses, driving global trade and shaping financial markets. One key indicator is a country's gross domestic product, or GDP. This measures the total value of goods and services produced within a country. A high GDP often reflects a large and productive economy, but it's not just about size. The quality of that output matters too. Superpowers are known for their high-quality goods and services. Technological advancement is another crucial factor. Superpowers are often at the forefront of innovation, making breakthroughs in areas like medicine, computing, and renewable energy. The power of the purse: wealth, innovation, and influence. A strong economy generates wealth, and wealth translates into influence. Superpowers use their economic might to fund development projects, provide aid, and invest in other countries. Innovation is the key to staying ahead. Superpowers invest heavily in research and development, fostering an environment where new ideas can flourish. This leads to technological breakthroughs that drive economic growth and improve living standards. From smartphones to life-saving drugs, superpowers are often at the forefront of innovation. But economic power is not just about accumulating wealth. The currency of power: more than just money. Economic power is about more than just how much money a country has. It's like a tree. Its roots are deep, drawing strength from many sources. A strong economy is like a healthy tree, with a strong trunk of resources, branches reaching out to global markets, and leaves representing the prosperity of its people. One key ingredient is a diverse economy. Think of it like a balanced diet. You wouldn't want to eat only one type of food, would you? Similarly, an economy reliant on just one industry is vulnerable. Superpowers have a mix of industries, from manufacturing to technology to services. Another vital sign is a skilled workforce. Just like a team of experts can accomplish more than a group of amateurs, a skilled workforce is essential for innovation and growth. Education and training programs are key to developing a workforce capable of competing in the global marketplace. A business-friendly environment is also essential. This means having clear regulations, low corruption, and a stable political system that encourages investment. The GDP race, a marathon, not a sprint. Gross domestic product, or GDP, is a common yardstick for measuring a country's economic size. It tells us the total value of goods and services produced within a country's borders. Think of it as a snapshot of a nation's economic output. A high GDP is often seen as a sign of prosperity, but it's important to remember that GDP is just one piece of the puzzle. While GDP growth is important, it's not a race to the top at all costs. Sustainable growth, which considers the environment and the well-being of citizens, is more valuable in the long run. It's like running a marathon, not a sprint. A steady pace wins the race. Moreover, GDP doesn't tell the whole story. Section 3. Innovation Nation, the engine of advancement. In today's rapidly changing world, innovation is the key to staying ahead. Superpowers are not just consumers of technology, they are creators. They invest heavily in research and development, fostering an environment where new ideas can flourish. Think of it as planting seeds for the future. Some seeds may not sprout, but those that do can yield incredible harvests. Technological advancements don't just happen by chance. They require a concerted effort from governments, businesses, and research institutions. Superpowers create the conditions for innovation by investing in education, promoting STEM fields, and providing incentives for research and development. These investments lead to breakthroughs in areas like medicine, computing, and renewable energy. These advancements not only boost their own economies, but also have a ripple effect around the world. Section 4. Trade Winds, Navigating Global Markets. In our interconnected world, no nation is an island. Trade is the lifeblood of the global economy, and superpowers are masters of navigating these currents. They have vast trade networks, exporting goods and services worldwide, and importing what they need to fuel their own growth. Think of global trade routes as superhighways connecting nations. Superpowers have built extensive infrastructure, from ports to airports to digital networks, to facilitate the flow of goods, services, and information. This allows them to access new markets, secure vital resources, and exert influence on a global scale. But with great power comes great responsibility. Superpowers must use their influence to promote fair trade practices, reduce trade barriers, and ensure that the benefits of globalization are shared more equitably. Section 1. Rising Stars, Identifying the Contenders. The world watches as new players step onto the field, their economies surging, their influence growing, their ambitions clear. These rising stars are not content with being bystanders in the global arena. They seek to shape it, to leave their mark on the 21st century. But who are these emerging giants? How did they rise to prominence, and what are their strengths and weaknesses? China, the sleeping dragon, has awakened. Its economic transformation has been nothing short of remarkable, lifting millions out of poverty and propelling it to the forefront of the global economy. India, the world's largest democracy, is another contender, boasting a young and vibrant population and a rapidly expanding middle class. Brazil, with its vast natural resources and growing industrial base, is a force to be reckoned with in Latin America. These are just a few of the nations poised to reshape the global order, their trajectories intertwined, their futures uncertain, their potential undeniable. Section 2. The Dragon Awakens, China's Economic Ascendancy. Few nations have witnessed such a dramatic transformation as China. Once a closed-off nation grappling with poverty and stagnation, China embarked on a path of economic liberalization that unleashed its true potential. Its rise has been nothing short of meteoric, reshaping global trade, challenging established powers, and raising questions about the future of the international order. China's economic engine is fueled by a potent mix of low-cost manufacturing, government investment in infrastructure, and a relentless drive for technological advancement. Its factories churn out everything from smartphones to solar panels, flooding global markets with affordable goods. Its high-speed rail network connects its bustling megacities, while its ports handle a staggering volume of global trade. But China's ambitions extend beyond economic dominance. Section 3. The Elephant in the Room, India's Untapped Potential. India, the world's largest democracy, is a land of contrasts. Ancient traditions coexist with cutting-edge technology, bustling megacities with tranquil villages. While poverty and inequality persist, India's economy is on the rise, fueled by a young and growing population, a burgeoning middle class, and a thriving technology sector. India's strength lies in its human capital. With a median age of just 28, India has a demographic advantage over aging rivals like China and the United States. This young and increasingly educated workforce is driving innovation in sectors like software development, pharmaceuticals, and biotechnology. India is also a major player in the global services sector, with its call centers, software outsourcing firms, and financial institutions catering to clients worldwide. Section 4. The tropical tiger Brazil's rise on the global stage. Blessed with abundant natural resources, from vast rainforests to fertile farmland, Brazil has long been seen as a land of immense potential. While its economy has experienced its share of booms and busts, Brazil has emerged as a major player on the global stage, its influence extending beyond Latin America. Brazil is a leading producer of commodities like soybeans, iron ore, and oil, supplying global markets with essential raw materials. Its agricultural industry is a powerhouse, feeding not just its own population, but also millions around the world. Its manufacturing sector, while still developing, is expanding rapidly, producing everything from aircraft to automobiles. Brazil's cultural influence is also on the rise, with its music, dance, and cuisine captivating audiences worldwide. Its hosting of the 2014 FIFA World Cup and the 2016 Summer Olympics showcased its growing global stature and its ability to stage major international events. The headwinds of progress navigating challenges. Becoming a superpower is not a straightforward climb. It's like scaling a mountain, fraught with obstacles and moments of doubt. Nations aspiring for global influence face hurdles, testing their resilience. China grapples with internal issues despite economic prowess. Income inequality is a growing concern. Pollution chokes its megacities. Its political system faces scrutiny. India's path is complex. Its youthful population presents both opportunities and challenges. Creating enough jobs is a monumental task. Infrastructure bottlenecks hinder progress. Brazil's economy is vulnerable to global price fluctuations. Dependence on foreign investment exposes it to external shocks. Corruption and bureaucracy hamper investment. The sustainability question: balancing growth and responsibility. The pursuit of superpower status cannot come at the cost of the planet. As these nations strive for economic growth, they must grapple with the urgent need for sustainability. Climate change, resource depletion, and environmental degradation are global challenges that demand responsible leadership. China, the world's largest emitter of greenhouse gases, faces mounting pressure to curb its carbon footprint. Its reliance on coal-fired power plants, a major source of pollution, is unsustainable. Transitioning to a cleaner energy mix, investing in renewable energy sources, and promoting sustainable consumption patterns are crucial steps. India, with its vast population and growing energy demands, also faces a delicate balancing act. Providing affordable energy to its citizens while reducing its environmental impact requires innovative solutions. Investing in solar and wind power, promoting energy efficiency, and developing cleaner transportation systems are key priorities. Brazil, home to the Amazon rainforest, a vital carbon sink for the planet, bears a unique responsibility. Curbing deforestation, protecting biodiversity, and promoting sustainable agriculture are essential not just for Brazil but for the entire world. The global chessboard competition and cooperation in the 21st century. The rise of new powers alters the global balance, creating opportunities and tensions. The relationship between established and emerging powers will define the geopolitical landscape. Will it be characterized by competition or cooperation? The United States is adjusting to a world where its influence is being challenged. China's growing might leads to trade disputes and geopolitical rivalry. Managing this relationship is crucial for global stability. The European Union navigates this shifting landscape. Its relationship with China encompasses trade and human rights concerns. Balancing engagement and values is a defining challenge for the EU. The rise of new powers presents opportunities for cooperation. On global issues like climate change and pandemics, no single nation can tackle these challenges alone. Collaboration and multilateralism are essential for a safer and more prosperous world. A new world order, embracing the future. As the global landscape shifts, the world is no longer dominated by a single superpower. We are entering an era of multipolarity where power is more diffuse. The rise of China, India, Brazil, and other emerging economies is reshaping the global order. These nations bring unique perspectives and challenges, enriching the global dialogue. The future will be shaped by how these nations navigate their relationships. Will they embrace cooperation on issues like climate change and global security? The answers will determine the course of the 21st century. It is a time of great uncertainty, but also one of immense opportunity. By understanding the forces at play and working together, we can shape a more peaceful, prosperous, and sustainable future for all.